Hey, IDS 302, Session B. Welcome. My name is Michael Thayer. I'll be your host. Let's see if I can. Oh my God. Okay, sorry. I should have had the exposure set a little better before I got on here, right? I guess I'll have to do. I'm in the middle of some nice wildflowers here. Okay, something about me is that you get the new. This is the first video. We got so much going on, right, in this world. Um, Wow, tell you about myself. There's an introduction on my page. I am a digital nomad currently because of the coronavirus and everything going on, and the fact that I'm basically 62 years old with underlying issues. I decided I better chill out for a bit because I've teach online anywhere in the world. I've done it, uh, and I'm in Tempe though because I usually teach face-to-face classes in Tempe in spring because it's a great place to be, of course. But now, there's no face-to-face classes. So I have one face-to-face class that we're taking online, of course. This is session B, 302. Now, I think there might be a dozen or so that had me for 301 at some point. That's cool. I'm still here. We're still rocking and rolling. You guys too. Good. Um, and anyway, so I got an Airbnb. I'm usually living in my Jeep or Airbnbs, but I've got an Airbnb arrangement with some of the regulars, and they've allowed me to stay here until May. Hopefully, the everything will go that long. Um, all right, so this is the first video. We're going to do one every module, worth 10 points. You need to send me the Easter eggs. For those of you that haven't had me, that means during this video and all videos, I will say, well, Easter egg number one is, and I'll tell you what it is. It could be coffee. It could be coronavirus. It could be just Corona with lime. But I'll give you three of those random things. You send them to me. I give you the points. That tells me you watch the video, right? Okay. It's not like an extra credit thing. It's part of the class. It's like showing up, right? So let me see what my notes say for you guys. Uh, anyways, okay. All right. Well, let's just touch on the fact of 301, right? A lot of students come from different 301 classes. They're not all the same, of course. Those of you who had me for 301 before 2020 have experienced a different class than anybody who was with me in 2020. We switched to 301 considerably for spring. And so that's a different one than you used to, but you know more about me, I guess. I've done a lot of things, by the way. I can resonate with each one of my students somehow. Okay, I've been a multi-million dollar IT salesman. I still do it on the side, dabbling, a middleman. I've been in law enforcement, a sergeant in Milwaukee County, and I worked in Maricopa County, um, which I've done a lot of work in the emergency response team. I worked in a lot of those situations. I've been an artist. I've sold my art. I've been a freelance photographer and artist. I flew to Ghana and West Africa with Stevie Wonder in 2007. I worked with Bono's One.org here in Phoenix. I worked for Amnesty International. I've also done a lot in refugee resettlement in the community. Uh, I'm a late bloomer. I've had like, who knew at this point that 35 jobs or 40 jobs is going to come in handy? I've done a lot. I've done everything. I can relate to you on any level. Um, I went to college for the first time at 33. By the way, I had a .818 GPA in high school. I went to college at 33 for a year, dropped out to raise my family. Didn't go back in until I was 52 after the economy kind of crashed and I lost one of my accounts in sales. I said, I'm going to go back and follow my passion. And I did. I went to Mesa Community College, took some art history classes and some cultural studies classes. And I saw that interdisciplinary studies program at ASU. I said, do I dare? And I said, I'm going to go there. So I enrolled. I started there in spring 2011. I graduated in 2013 I graduated summa cum laude. I was the graduate of the year in the College of Letters and Sciences at the time. I was the academic of the year in African American studies. I was my concentrations were human rights and African American studies. Like I said, I worked as an artist and photography. I have a website that's kind of neglected, but some of my work is there. Um, I went on. I got accepted to Howard University in Washington D.C. Pulled my then eighth grade son out. Oh, by the way, through all this, I was a single parent, raised two sons 24/7, 365 since 2005. I've been doing that. Now they're older. My oldest son's 28. He graduated from ASU Cronkite School of Journalism. My youngest son is in Barrett Honors College in history as a history major. But back then, I took him to Washington, D.C. We only stayed there a couple of weeks. As a single dad, I wanted to come back. We ended up back here. I did my master's in interdisciplinary studies, ASU West Campus. Graduated 4.0 there, and I did it's kind of weird the way it was set up, but I did a lot of studies on ideology, culture, science, and religion, and then video production, art production. And my capstone project was a video oral history that I did. It's on my website, and it's actually, I think it's on my profile too here. So I love what I do. I do a lot of different things. Now I'm here. I graduated my master's in 2016. ASU hired me as an adjunct, and in 2017 I was full time, and here I am. So it's never too late until it is. But I don't judge anybody by your academic success or your financial success. I don't judge anybody, period. All I wish for you is that you empower yourself to determine how you define happiness and success. That's on you. It's not on me. It's not on society. Okay, you know the drill, right? All right. So let's take a look at what we're doing here. Okay, let me just do Easter egg number one right now. Okay, let's just go with the en vogue social distancing. Easter egg number one is social distancing. You know what that's about. The word of the year, probably. Okay, so module one. Now, this course is divided up into 6 modules. Even though it's 7.5 weeks, we kind of tailor it so we can teach it summer, fall, spring, whatever. 6 modules. Modules are going to have different lengths to them. Don't panic, please. Don't panic about due dates. Don't panic about modules. You know what you can panic about is my earbuds losing their battery. Oh my God. Okay, let's. So module one looks like it has a lot of stuff to it. There's more informational things there. The course is worth 1,000 points, and 900 and over A, 800 over B, 809. Okay, you know the drill, right? Okay, so go through the pages for your module one. Welcome to IDS 302. Study abroad opportunities. That's not happening too much right now. Your IDS 401 info that y'all have to complete. Look at the Purdue OWL APA formatting guide. I mean, that you're going to use as we go through so I'll be using APA formatting. There's the academic integrity agreement. You need to digitally sign that. 0 points. You got to get it done. Okay. There's a syllabus quiz. Take that for 10 points, up to 10 points. Okay. There's this lecture video, 10 points. Okay. Then we get into learning materials, of which there is some reviews here. I might do a second video, by the way, this week, just because I might want to go through some of this stuff in more detail with you guys, and I think I'm gonna. So please go through this, though. Learning materials, there's a lot here. The text is Marcus Tanner. Okay. Again, if you had me in 301 in spring A, this is the text we used. We're going to keep the same text. Okay. It's a very simple read. It's good. It's solid. We're using the Tanner integrative method model. Okay. 5 steps. Take a look at that. And then there's an assignment on your research topic, which is due on March 15th. March 17th. Sorry, class due start. It's due on the 17th. I'm going to change this to the 18th, though. Even though we're going to get rolling quick, I'm going to change it to the 18th. I'm never going to blindside you guys. If I change due dates, I'm going to make it in your favor. Okay. So those of you who know me also know that you need to get a hold of me, ask me questions, send me email, set up a call whenever you need to. But I think I'm going to just give you the overall here, and then I'm going to come back with another video, part 2. Maybe I'll just piggyback it on this one once I charge up, okay? There's a discussion board, musical introduction. You might have done this with me. Pay attention to the word count, okay? Doing that now. And then that takes you through module one. Module one, I have it running in through Sunday the 22nd, right? 22nd is Sunday. March 22nd is Sunday night, midnight. Okay. Everything is not doing the same day in my courses. Okay. Why is that? It's because what George Carlin said. Mother Nature gave us time so that everything doesn't happen at once. I give you separate due dates so that you don't try to do all the assignments at once. There's a natural tendency to procrastinate. I understand that. It's fine. We all do it. I procrastinated decades. Um, I like to give you a sequence of events, of due dates. That keeps you in the sequence of the course. Okay. There's a late policy. Check that out. You'll see that from the syllabus. Okay. Again, we're at 11 minutes. I'm going to do Easter egg 2. Let's do Easter egg 2 and let's call it wash your hands. Okay, Easter egg 2. You're going to email me these, by the way, okay? Once you get the hang of it, it's a piece of cake, right? Okay, so while I got you, let's see, we're going to be doing something a little different in this 302. We redesigned it. We're still in a trial run of it, but you're going to do research. What we're going to do is we're going to use Tanner's integrative model for the first step 1, step 2, and then step 3. We're going to do it for step 3. Step 1 and 2 are basically writing. Okay, step 3, annotated bibliography. We're going to do step 4. We're going to do. We're going to introduce you to Ken Wilber's integral model, and we're going to do some quadrants for that one. And then step 5, we're going to put it all together. Okay, I'm going to put together examples of those as we move along. Class should go quickly. Hopefully, you're all healthy and getting through and dealing with this situation we have. Let me know if you have any issues to do anything here, and I'll work with you, I promise. That's the general look at things. Let's see if we can squeeze it all in here right away. Maybe I can. All right, so I want you to review or re-review the disciplinary pyramid. All right, you should know what intradisciplinary, cross-disciplinary, multidisciplinary, interdisciplinary, and transdisciplinary are. Okay, all right. You should know what the disciplinary approaches look like. There's another diagram. There's readings here, important readings. All right. Some of you have seen these in 301. If you have, great. Just review them. If you haven't seen it, take a look. Then I want you to read Tanner's introduction, chapter 1 and chapter 2. That's 6 pages, 11 pages, and 8 pages. Not that big of a deal. Okay. And then look specifically at page 34, which is Tanner's 5 steps, okay, in the book, right? All right, we have to work with IRB ethical standards, okay? So take a look at what that means, minimal risk. We don't have time to approach the IRB, that's the board that protects the integrity of research. We don't have time to go to them, so I gave you then a list of topics that you can choose for research for this course, okay? Somewhat general, I'm doing this different, but you look at the list there. If you can think of something else that you want to do, let me know. This is not, these are ideas for you to pick one of these, and you're fine. If you pick one of these, you'll be fine, okay? If you want something different, you just have to articulate that to me, and we have to get it approved. Either way, you have to have an approved topic subject to move forward in this course with me, okay? And you'll take a look at that by doing the assignment, your research topic, okay? And that's due on the 18th. Yeah, we got to keep moving in this course. Remember, it's a compressed course. 7.5 weeks doesn't mean it's half work. It's the same amount of work in half the time. So if a 15-week course is expected to put in 125, 130 hours, then you're supposed to do that in the same 7.5 week period. That's pretty much 16, 18 hours a week you'll spend in this course to be very successful at it, okay? The musical introduction is pretty simple. Tell us about yourself, okay? I'd like to know about everybody. I think that there are, how many students? I've got 3 sections combined here. 30717, which is 23, 30720 is 18, and 30714 is 10. So that's 51 students in this course, in this class. That's a lot to work with, but we'll do fine. Let's see, we're at 15 minutes. We're doing good. Just wanted to make sure we reviewed that module one. Checking out the notes to see if there's anything else. What else do you want to know? I'm good at turning around emails. So always email me, but again, can set up a call with me. Just don't cold call me. Please don't cold call me. Okay. Let's see what else. I think that's about it. APA format, again, we'll get into that when we start writing, but I'm a big stickler. If you want to know my vices, my pet peeves, I should say, not my vices. I smoke a cigar every now and then. My pet peeves are paragraph indents. I love paragraph indents. I don't like paragraph gaps, line gaps. I don't like one steady paragraph. I like paragraph indents. I like you to write in APA formatting. I'm not a micromanager in that, but I can tell if you're trying or not. Okay. So what else do we got? Is that it? 16 minutes. That's pretty good. So this will be the only video you'll see until next week. All right. Email me questions, comments, concerns. I can't tell you enough. If you have questions, comments, concerns, email me. All right. Other than that, let's go with Easter egg number 3, which of course has to be forks up. You know the drill, right? Okay. Peace, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye.